Hi, my name is Rachel Hughes. I am going to review the photos by Kaitlyn Hall, and I'm here in her Google Drive. And my first thought was, wow, these are very intriguing photos. I think that you did a really good job of getting angles and perspectives that aren't just typically what you would see when you're looking at these things. So you did a lot of close-ups, like with this water spout and the brick, and a lot of the angles that you used, the way that you took the photos. I think it was very strategic. You made sure, like this one, for example, that your eye kind of starts closer here on the left and then it goes out further. You did a very good job of controlling where I'm looking at the photos. So as far as the first question to discuss, that how well did you understand the requirements of the project, I think that you did a fantastic job using composition in order to portray certain feelings and concepts. And kind of like what I just mentioned, that just the arrangement and the variety that you have here, the way that the composition does move the viewer's eye around. And also you have a lot of clean lines and a lot of geometric shapes, a lot of angles. So that is a really good use of composition as well. As far as the elements of design, so this one with the footprint in the snow, it kind of stood out to me as, I think it's the rule of thirds is what I'm thinking of, that you did a really good job there of not centering that, and I know that that was a strategic decision to do that, to make sure that this footprint is in the third instead of the center. Same for this, that the black fan over here, that it would be in the third, and then the shadow would be in the middle third, and then over here the first third would be empty. And it is just a much more aesthetically pleasing viewing experience than just everything being right in the center. That's definitely something that, looking at your photos, I think that I could use this as an example to improve my own, so that was good. And then also, so your colors, very vivid colors. All of the subjects that you photographed are very enticing, and you have a lot of variety, which is nice. And so I think that the use of color, you did that very well as like for this one, for example, this corner, you use like the composition as well as the color, all of those different elements, they work really well together. And as far as the ones that I think are the best, so this might be a little bit biased because I absolutely love to cook. I am a huge foodie. But I love these two right here, this composition and then the overhead shot. It's just very colorful, it's very appealing to me at least, and that is a very subjective opinion. I know that our instructor mentioned to stay away from shots of food, and that was after everyone posted their photos. But for me, I don't have that experience, that I think that pictures of food are boring. I think that if they're done creatively, done well, then they can be very alluring. I do think that this one might be a weaker link, this one with the burger and the fries, just because instead of like a creative shot of unique food, it is just a very typical, it looks like you just took a picture of your, what is that, Shake Shack? Yeah, so rather than like this has a nice composition, like an arrangement of the dishes and all of that. So as far as things to improve, it might just be like kind of the cliche nature of this type of food photo. But all the other ones, I think that they're very strong. I think it was very well done. So just that one improvement, and yeah, well done.